All right, we are live. Let me get back to my game here. And say hello and welcome to deep space. We're currently 16 gigameters from the closest station and have no quantum fuel. I ran into one of those lovely Star Citizen bugs today that, after asking around in my org and in global chat, I found out is just a bug that's been gone for a little while, but used to be quite prevalent, in that your quantum fuel level will lie to you. And if it seems suspicious how far you're getting on one tank of quantum fuel, that's because it probably is suspicious and therefore wrong. So as you can see, our mole here, the titan of industry, has 0 quantum fuel, and we are stuck in the middle of deep space. I reached out to someone who was currently going to come and bring a starfarer and attempt to refuel me. The caveat to this is that neither of us have ever done it, nor have either of us ever looked at any media about it, so we know exactly nothing. And we are going to just raw dog this on stream for fun and see whether or not we can manage to figure it out. So grab a cup of tea or a Cruise Lux and strap in, because the odds of us surviving this are, from what I understand about how buggy the refueling is, and as you can tell how my day is going, slim to none. So let's go and let's dive right in and see what happens. So a little quiet. Command video broadcast is currently on. I just need to speak up, essentially. Excellent. Let me see if I can mess with my gain here real quick. How does this sound? Is that better? Perfect. All right, cool. I turned the gain up a little bit in OBS, which I'm learning how to use and finding that it is remarkably complex and able to do remarkable things. But I will say this. When I ran out of quantum fuel, it prompted all the emergency lights on the Titan of Industry, the reworked mole here, and the vibes are very cool. It's very almost like alien-esque with its design. You got the moving strobe lights here. You know, it kind of adds to a little sense of urgency with all the emergency flashing lights, and the fact that, hey, you know, we've got plenty of food, plenty of water, plenty of Cruise Lux in our kitchen here. A nice little thing. I don't know how the life support works here in the game from a technical standpoint, but conceivably you could live on these ships for a considerable amount of time, and the mole is definitely set up for a crew of people to live on for a not inconsiderable amount of time. So by myself, who knows just how long I could be adrift in deep space if say my radio was out, or my comm system was not functioning. I'd at least have nice, comfortable, well, I wouldn't say comfortable, but manageable quarters and space, and you know, enough to tinker with to keep myself occupied in the meantime. Maybe I could just move along at sublight speeds in the hope that I come across an asteroid that has unrefined quantanium, and then just using the technology on board my ship, learn how to try to refine a little bit of quantanium to jump me to the nearest station. Hello, Angry Moose on the loose. Do you maybe understand shield stats? I see Civ Grade A. 7SA has energy resistance minus 53 or minus 18%. That changes depending on what power you use. Civ Grade B Hex. Yeah, I'd have to. Why don't you tell me? First off, hello. But why don't you tell me which shields you're looking at, and since we're waiting here, we can pull it up and take a wee gander at some of these stats. You're using Urkel? Yeah, so better depends on your what you're trying to do. So SMC Hornet, regular Hornet or Super Hornet? Number one, okay. You'd have to balance it against shield health pool and regeneration, and then resistance. So each shield's gonna have like a base health pool. I'm not sure what that one is off the top of my head, but it'll tell you on Urkel what the base shield pool is, and then your resistances are gonna be a little bit different. And then also don't forget that your resistance can change depending on how much power you put. Yeah, so basically if it says like minus 82%, that means 82% of the damage that's being fired at you will be absorbed by the shield, essentially. And only the remaining, like 18% is going to get through the shield to damage your armor. Or even deal damage to your shield as a whole. So more resistance is better. Some shields have better resistance than others. Yeah, bigger is better for resistance. You want to soak up as much of that damage as you can. Now, does the Hornet not come stock with Grade C military shields? That might be the Super Hornet, but I think I remember the Hornet coming stock with Grade C. It does, yeah. So the difference is looking at the health pools of it. Even the lower grade military shields are gonna have more shield points than the Grade A civilian shields. And they'll have better actual component hit points than the civilian. And distortion resistance. So basically, like if somebody knocks your shields down and is able to actually damage your components directly using like ballistics or something, then the greater health that the actual component has, the better. And the military components almost always have more hit points. So when it comes to shields specifically, military is almost always better. That's what I'm saying though, is that other than resistance, I'm saying that the military has a greater shield pool to get through first than the civilian ones do. Oh Jesus, you scared the crap out of me there. Yeah, I know. I was like, wow, that is a genuinely large ship. Yeah, no, the they've made a lot of changes to shields in 4.7 that have nothing to do with just like their health point. They've changed resistances. They've changed the way damage types work. They added another damage type weapon to the game with the neutron ones. There was the one that nobody really used, but now there's 3 different ones that people use. The big thing you want to watch out for, especially in a Hornet, is distortion. So those it's pretty easy to distort the smaller ships. Now, light and medium fighters are kind of moving down the rank a little bit in their efficacy compared to where they were last patch because of the armor deflection on larger ships. So in the range of like fighters, with the exception of some of the heavy fighters with armor, the Hornet is still gonna rip and tear. But you gotta watch out for what your loadout is for weapons when you go after bigger ships. All right, let's. I hope that helped, and you're welcome to vibe with us while we try to figure out this nonsense. Let's take a crack at it. Hello, Superjet. Any chance you could extend the fueling boom? And I have to look at you, and I have to request docking, I think.
Docking initiated.
I do.
Docking
Okay.
approved.
So I got the interface. I don't know.
Oh, there it is.
Is it in the front or the back?
The back.
It's in the back? Okay, hold on. Yeah, I see it. All right, let's let's take a look. Let's take a wee gander and
Are closed. Circuit fuel pods before proceeding.
All right, so it says it's on the left side of my. It's not. It's not on the left side of my. Oh Jesus.
Okay. Oh, I can fuel 3 things at once. Did you know?
All right, I think I figured it out. And now I'm just gonna creep forward at the absolute slowest fucking speed that I can right now. All right, so whatever you do, don't move.
It looks like I can fuel 3 ships at once.
Hold on, let's 90% energy resistance will block 90% of damage, right? Yeah, it's like inverted math. So yeah, basically that means that it will absorb that much damage before registering actual damage. So some shields are tough to put down with ballistics. Others are not. What the? I don't know what this means.
Are you online? Can't you auto dock?
Oh, let's try this. See what happens.
Automated docking initiated.
Oh, we're auto docking. I've been told that this is dangerous, so. I'm apparently docked.
Yeah.
Go, give me the gas. give me the gas. Look at that! Look at that! We did it.
It's a ship attached. Fuel pod. Just
Actually, you know what? The 90 minus percent energy resistant, it might be the other way around. Ingramos. Now that I think about it, because shields are supposed to be way more susceptible to energy damage. So it might be an additional 90% of damage taken to the shield hit point, but only from energy weapons. So that the bigger number might actually be worse. No. Now that I say it, it reminds me of because I was doing deep dive and trolling through this crap just the other day, trying to understand it, and I ran into the same mental like block that you're running into with that stupid freaking minus sign. But now that I think about it, that sounds right to me. Is that it takes extra damage from energy weapons. So what you want is you want the better shield. That number will be smaller.
I don't understand.
Physical resistance 0, 25%. So that means that okay, cool. Yeah, it's 25% damage reduction from ballistics. So physical damage is ballistics damage or anything that has like a projectile, which means it will absorb an extra 25% of that. Essentially, because it's a positive number, it's 25% less effective against shields. Whereas energy resistance minus 60 means that you're going to take extra damage to the shields from energy damage. And I think the slash minus 20 refers to distortions or neutron weapon damage.
Please open fuel box.
Right, it's like a weird loop to get through because you have positive and negative numbers, but they refer to different things. So just remember the basics being that shields are very effective at blocking damage from ballistic weapons, but they're weak to energy weapons. And then armor, which is what your ship has after your shields are depleted, are excellent at deflecting ballistic damage up to a certain caliber, and energy weapons will slowly melt that, and ballistic weapons will slowly chip it away. But not to add more complexity, don't forget that ships have an armor deflection bonus now, meaning that weapons below a certain alpha damage threshold, if the armor is intact, do no damage at all. Like, you don't even get a hitbox. You get nothing. So, like, if you were to take a ship, what's a good example? An F-8C Lightning, which has tons of weapons, very dangerous ship, right? But it only has size 2 and 3 weapons. If you put repeaters on that, like Panthers and Badgers or Scorpions and Mantises, you would be effective at fighting fighters, but you could unload the entire weapons payload against the hull of a Polaris and do 0 damage. Like, it wouldn't even register a hit because of the armor deflection. That's under where it says hull HP in Urkel. It now has a section that says deflection bonus.
Okay, let me check it out.
Does that make sense to you?
Wait a second. Oh my god.
Did you figure it out?
Do I? No, but I think I might have made a stupid mistake. When you buy it, does it come stock with fuel or do you have to refill it?
Superjet asks the question: when you buy a Starfarer, does it come with fuel, or do you have to refuel it first? I think what I need to do is I need to come over there and take a look.
Out of the fuel pod into the fuel device.
Let's go take a look. Well, if I was able to assist you, that is a good thing. And like, I love the technical aspect of this game, so if you see me on, if you ever have questions, I'd love to chat it out with you. All right, Superjet, I'm gonna come over and figure it out with you. How do we get on this monstrosity? Look, that looks like a door right there. Kind of a door. This is like a, you know what this reminds me of? This is like one of those things where they like make a first person like arena map to play like Call of Duty or something on. But they want it to like take place on a ship. Alright. 7SA Concord to the Palisade. The civilian has 33% more shield and only 15% less HP. Comparable deflection. Yeah, I mean, the only difference is I believe the industrial shields have a higher energy signature because they're not concerned with that. But that being said, if you're trying to equip a Hornet, I would probably wouldn't switch it to civilian or industrial. No, really, it's like they really don't. And the only time I think that really gets more, or that gets questioned is in the size 3 ones. It appears that none of these fuel pods have fuel in them.
Oh, Florence, on your end.
What?
You're supposed to open the multi-glass and select the vehicle maintenance services app.
Oh.
Yeah, in the pilot seat once you dock.
Can I jump? Whee! Oh no. Okay, I was gonna say, did I get that glitch where I fall through space forever? But not quite. Alright. Let's try that.
Oh my god.
What?
No, it's empty.
Hold on. let's troubleshoot one thing at a time. Let's do
No.
Let's do this.
I'm supposed to fill my fuel pods. I don't have it. Nothing. The fuel pods are empty.
Wow, really?
Yeah, it doesn't come stock ready to.
It is comes out. Wow. Okay. I mean, I definitely see that being like a legitimate thing, but also at the same time, that's so stupid. All right, hold on.
Shot on over here. Okay.
Let me see what happens if I open my landing pad. All right, I don't know what's going on here. Hydrogen quantum.
Did you get it?
No, it says capacity 2.59. Yeah, I don't think you have any fuel.
Oh god.
Oh, here we go. Holy shit.
What just happened?
Launch started. Docking. Launch complete.
That was the death roll that they were talking about. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Because you don't have any fuel, retract your fueling boom.
Docking.
I will
Launch
say,
initiated.
this is very cool. It's a very
Docking.
cool.
Launch initiated.
Okay, I'll be back. I'm sorry.
All right, let's take a look here. All right, don't move. Here's what we're gonna do. It says we're here. Instead of going back and getting fuel, which is totally fine since we figured out how this works. Because you have a cargo bay,
Oh.
we're just gonna take the pods off of the thing. Although I was reading that there's another glitch. So let's see if we can do that without glitching. I only have like a half of an SCU of material in here, but it's like good material, so I want to keep it if I can. But let's take a look and see if I can. Empty. Yeah, I don't think I have enough to even register. There we go. We have, look at that. So the newest patch gives us the ability to see. Look at that. What's in that? It's not empty. That it has stuff in it. How cool is that? Could you please come open the ramp access door? Can you tell me where there was the other website to Urkel, but more of a list? I'm not sure that I know. I've only ever really used Urkel. Boom. Alright, we got the goods. We're on board. Please take us back to crew L1 to unload, please. SP viewer. That's fine. Let me look that up real quick since we're quantum in my way. SP viewer. Performance viewer. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, that's kind of cool. Yeah, it tells you more of like a list-based thing. So let's home. F7C Hornet Mark II. Armor. Health points 8,250 whole health points. Damage deflection threshold 24 physical, 13 energy. Yeah, so basically the Hornet, it doesn't really have much going for it for armor. Maybe size 1 repeaters. We're looking at shields. They come stock with military grade C all stop shields with 3,960 HP pool, regenerated 376 a second after 10.5 seconds. Energy resistance minus 12. Damage delay 5.8 seconds. Down delay 11.5 seconds. EM max health 210 versus 170 for the hex they were talking about. So for resistance, if you're looking specifically for best resistance, you're looking for the FR66 military grade A, B, and then C. So yeah, even with if you're prioritizing resistance over hit point pool, the hit point pool, the resistance for energy is better with the stock all stop military grade C shield than the words 7SA Concord civilian grade A. The only thing that is better on that shield is the regen rate, and it's very slight. So I would say the best shield that you could get is probably just to leave it stock for the F7C Hornet Mark II. Super Jet, you locked me out?
I did.
Well, I can't open the door. Oh, never mind, there it goes. Yeah, but like that's negligible. Like to be honest, I don't even really look at that stat all that much because the range from like worst to best is very minimal. How the hell do you get to the bridge in this damn thing?
Up.
Up. So this is what is this, an airlock? That's an airlock.
Escape.
Like when I'm looking at shields, the things that I look at the most are the health pool. Oh, look, we got stairs. Look at that. That's nice. The health pool, kind of the regen rate, but then also like the resistances and such. Because here's the thing: is when you get into a dogfight, most of the time, it's over relatively quickly. If you're fighting something that's the same class as yours, so say two hornets get into it, it's usually over pretty quick. So the most important stat in that first engagement is just how big your raw shield hit point pool is to begin with. He with the bigger shield wins usually, if all other things are equal, which they never are. It's so much more skill based than that. But if you're looking at resistances and such like that, with this new patch, mixed loadouts are more popular, where ships are going to have both energy weapons to deplete people's shields and then ballistic cannons to rip apart armor and do component damage. Because it's not PvE, the ships just explode, but in PvP, you want to try to comp death the opponent, and by doing that, you need penetration with ballistics. If you just melt the ship down with straight energy weapons, you're less likely to comp death an enemy and more likely to just, murder them brutally. Melt them in a spray of laser fire. This is kind of an interesting looking ship, isn't it? What kind of guns is that? Let's see. Someone here got. Oh yeah, we got gunner seats. Looks like. That is a really big MFD. Refuel and refine. Refining.
Yeah, I think it's a refiner.
Oh, you can do that from the bridge here. Look at that. Goodbye. Refining. Can you refine hydrogen fuel? Does this have that hydrogen fuel scoop on it? Go ahead and land all the way, and let's see if we can fill up the pods. See what happens. Do you have it from your interface? Can you fill the pods? How much does it cost to fill all the pods?
4.3.
Million?
No. Thousands.
That's just your fuel, isn't it?
Maybe.
Here, hit it. And then let me...
I already did. It's supposedly refueled. Double check.
Yes, it's fuel pod.
You know what?
Pod management.
Yeah, pod management. Open all the pods.
This is interesting. Hold on. Status nominal. Out.
Flow rate's not open.
So we need to... Nozzle open.
To refuel ship. Refill your ship's pods at a refueling station like normal by using the vehicle maintenance services app on your mobile box. Use manual mode. Okay, got it. I figured. I got it, girl.
You got it now?
Got it now. Okay, slow landing. fuel, and then I can fuel pod 1, fuel pod 2. Okay, so I get to choose.
Yeah, let's just load it up in case we need it later. We'll store it here. Seems like not a terrible idea to have one of these on deck, especially if that glitch is back. Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, load them up. Look at that. Boom!
It's not letting me fill this one.
I saw you just filled fuel pod 1 with quantum.
Yes. But it won't let me fill any of the other pot. Wait, sure. There we go. That's hydrogen. Oh!
You can choose?
Yeah, the reason why it won't let me is... Yeah, the reason why it won't let me is because I've taken all that they have.
You took all of the fuel that the station has?
Yes.
That's fucking perfect.
Yep.
I love it. Okay, well in that case we'll have to check in from time to time. Let's get off this dump here. That's so funny. Oh man. Yo, truly, I ran into the glitch where I was moving from one place into another, and my quantum fuel, I was like, it's suspiciously going really slow, and it was ticking down from like 199, 98, and then it just went straight down to 0, and left me in the middle of deep space, and I was like, well, shit.
Yeah, you think I saw that I threw, I think, 2 pods here, and then it won't let me fill anymore.
Well, where are you going?
Thought we were leaving.
Yeah, this is crew L1, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, I need to offload my box of goodies here. Oh, jeez. I wonder how big the explosion is if the fuel pods are full. Although, honestly, the armored version of this ship makes way more sense now because of that. Doesn't it?
Yeah.
So I think the other one, it drops 2 pods, so you have 4 instead of 6, but instead it's like covered and armored instead of like open like that. Alright. It is a very good looking ship though, I gotta say. But yeah, let's go ahead and store it here. It should live here, I think.
The ship?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'll pull up, since we're gonna have to claim them all anyways, I'll pull up a ship for us to take to Pyro.
Why wouldn't we take this with us in case it happens again?
Can it, just out of curiosity, can you fuel yourself? Because that would be fun if you could fuel yourself. So basically, like, that's crazy. So deep space explorer indeed. Let's see. What do we want to take out to? What about the Zeus? We like the Zeus, right?
Yep.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been
Alright, I'm in, it's in my medium hangar. Gonna head out. I think we'll start on, head out to Ruin. I have on me my industrial kit. Oh, you don't have the industrial uniform yet, do you? for the screenshots and stuff. So why don't you come with me? We'll make a quick stop at Crusader, and then we'll head over there. Let me shoot Star Strider a text and see if he wants to hop in on this. All right. Let's out here. Yeah, I really like this ship. It's a fun one. Even completely stock, it seems fun. When we're not getting those holy radar power pips on this though. Look at this. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 radar pips. Well, I mean, to be fair, it is an exploration ship, so haven't keybound my doors button yet.
Shields are off.
Welcome back to episode 4.
All right.
Quantum drive is now on.
Boom. Yeah, I mean, look at this. It's fun, right? It's got a very unique profile. That's very, very much in line with their design language. The Danger Dorito Fleet.
Quantum drive is now off.
Quantum Drive is now off. Boom, boom, boom.
Quantum drive is now on.
Every single day I get that spam message in my chat. I've typed it out exactly to block it. It's the stupid, hey, new to streaming, want some art? People always peddling. Though I respect the hustle. So it was a fun little Lost in Space adventure, I think.
Shields are on.
Oh, that's right. We got the stupid. I'll turn the sound effects off until we get to get out of here. On the audio, because we get the glitchy music. I've always found Orison to be so pretty. That's why I keep setting my spawn here.
Landing gear deployed. Landing complete.
Why is there a freaking mole in my hangar? That's not, that's an SRV. Why is there an SRV in my hangar? Is that gonna disappear? Oh, it's gone. Okay. Whatever. Alright, alright. Come over to the cargo elevator superjet. I'll pull up the armor and stuff for you. And then you just put it down and then it'll be in your inventory. You can put it on. I appreciate you being willing to do that. Help me get some good screenshots, you know?
Bench. Maybe take off my cat over.
Mm-hmm. Oops. Your co-pilot has vibes of materialistic advisor from Stellaris. Just saying. Yeah. Spiritualist advisor. You know what? I haven't played Stellaris in a long time, but hold on a second. Without the ears, maybe? Superjet, can you turn to the right for a second? Yeah, I see it. I see it. I see it. We're going to be bringing on our other crew member here momentarily. Oh, I thought you were talking about, I was like, it's the white, kind of like the robe. I thought that's kind of what you were going for, but yeah.
Oh my god, you can hear me.
Can you hear her? Superchat, say something.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Does that mic pick that up? Really?
So I can't hear you.
Oh wow. Well, we just got this new mic. It's like a HyperX Cloudcast 2 mic, and I have the directional set to me, but she's sitting about 8 feet behind me. So the fact that you can hear her is delightful, but also interesting. All right. For this adventure, Superjet. Oh, I don't have a mouse cursor right now. That's not good. I would say bring your utility weapon in your backpack, but also bring a weapon, close quarters kind of weapon.
It's not letting me put this on.
Did you just put it down into your inventory and then doing it from the storage terminal?
No, I'm in the storage access.
Hold on a minute.
To look at it. I'm here.
Yeah, you drag it to the yeah there.
Well, now it works.
Yeah, it works as soon as I look at it. Yeah.
It wasn't doing it before. It wasn't doing it before.
Oh, that's funny.
I heard myself then.
Let's take a. Let's see. You're gonna be wearing the Arrow industrial armor, but bring one industrial weapon, whether it's an SRT or a tractor beam, and then another close quarters combat weapon in case we run into issues.
Okay, you said.
No. Are you? Where are you located right now? I'll come pick you up. Welcome to the Omni Shield regen delay when two different shields on board. Well, they both operate independently, but remember, even if your ship has more than even if your ship has like 4 shields on it, only 2 can be actively regenerating at a time. So like each one will operate independently of the other, contributing to the whole. Ambitious dream. Okay, we'll come pick you up.
There's my girl.
Oh, I don't have any ammo. Oh, 1 clip should do. Actually, you know what? I'm not into that right now. I want something easy to use.
I should not bring a medical device to sidearm.
No, you should. One of us should. Now I'm going to be spending 2 hours flying the universe to buy those components. Where are you in game currently, Angry Moose? Obituary. Yes. No, that's you should be able to pick most of those up in Crusader, I believe. 3 times holographic lens. Look at this. All right, 1 clip of that. All right, we are on our way currently now to Ambitious Dream to pick up Star Strider. Let me send you an invite. There you go. There you go. Bomb bracket. Yes. So they've made it now, I believe. So any missile rack that is size 3 or bigger, you can put a size 3 bomb rack and put a size 3 bomb on it. We were messing with that the other day, because because you can put bombs on the Drake Clipper, of all things now. So yeah, they made bombing a little bit more accessible in that sense. Oh goodness.
I need ammo.
Ammo? Well, we're gonna stop at Ambitious Dream. Star Strider, would you pick up a few clips of S71 ammo, and then which one did you need, Superjet?
Whatever the Archangel takes.
And P6 LR ammo, please. The electromagnetic missiles right now are the ones that are the ones that are good. Task Force Dominator. Oh, and Star Strider, please, some stims. Stimmies, please. All right, Superjet. All aboard.
Make me lose my cat helmet.
Well, it'll be here for you. It'll be here for you. I just want to get. I think especially with the Zeus, I want to get. You know, I have the screenshot of the 2 of us doing the salute. I want to do the 3 of us with the salute with the Zeus. Start collecting them, you know. All right. Whippy weapons. We got. Precision lines, lag pips, fade pips, individual pips, staggered. I do like staggered firing. And there. Cold snaps, jumper. Says Zeus missile launchers, full force power plants. Chimali shields. 8 times size 1 or 1 times size 4. I wouldn't recommend either, actually. If you're looking for that, I think the sweet spot is size 2s. If you could stick, it would be 4 size 2 on there, and then go pick up the Dominator 2 missile. I find that those ones lock on really quick, and deal a decent amount of damage, especially if you fire a cluster of them. Those, I think, are the sweet spot. But if I had to pick between the 2, I would say it depends on if you're going against other fighters or larger ships, really.
Welcome
But yeah,
to
the
Robert's
Dominator
Facilities.
2s are the
Enjoy the ride. Shields are off.
I think the where it's at.
Shields are on.
Shields are on. Got some laser cannons here. Oh, I should probably put my helmet back on. Yeah, Angry Moose, you load that thing up, and then you can go. Oh, you also don't have your helmet on, Superjet. Hello. The tattoo makes you look angry. You're like a badass angry bitch.
Me or him?
You.
Oh yeah.
Alright. For missiles, we're rocking. What are we rocking? 8 Dominator 2s. And these look like 2 laser cannons. Omniski 12s. Oh, that's actually pretty good, actually. Size 4s on this sucker. Let's see what else we got here.
Takeoff complete.
Got another 2 of them down there, so 4 of them. But I think that's controlled by the gunner turret once we get underway here.
Landing gear raised. Shields are off.
Ballistic can. Oh, let me get on underway and I'll read that. All right. Ballistic cannons are mathematically better than ballistic Gatling, just from a physical threshold POV. Yeah. So if you're fighting something that's small and fast, you're still gonna want the repeaters and Gatling guns to give you more saturated areas of fire. But if you're going against anything that has armor, your size 1, 2, and 3 Gatlings and repeaters are going to be useless. Especially if you're the only one fighting them. Once their armor gets chipped down, those do it. And also, with the massive buff to shields that they did, considering a mixed loadout wouldn't be a bad choice either. All right.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
We are now in orbit, wrong Crusader.
I'm gonna go ahead here really quick and grab chapstick.
Okay. So Ryu, you missed I ran into a glitch where my fuel went from like 100 to 99 to 98 and then dropped all the way down to 0. Like I had no fuel and I was like lost in deep space, like 30 gigameters out of the Nix gateway station. And Superjet had to come and bring the Starfare, except that she went to go buy the Starfare and it doesn't come with fuel, so she showed up with there's no fuel in the fuel pods. So we ended up just leaving Titan of Industry, the mole, out in deep space. But we managed to grab the pod that had the valuable ore in it, which now when you tractor beam them, it tells you. It tells you that what's in it, which is great, because before it didn't tell you shit, but now it tells you that there's stuff in it, which is nice. So we only had to grab the one pod instead of all 8 and to try to figure out which one had the ore in it. It is common Star Citizen cinema shenanigans. But like we learn along the way. You know, now we know, because that was the first time either of us had ever touched a Starfare. Now we know that that's a thing, and that you need to fuel it up from the station before, and that there's a limited amount of fuel that the stations will give a Starfare. All right, Star Strider, I'm landing in my medium hangar. But yeah, that turned into a thing. So now we're headed out to Pyro to go search out some high grade material so that we can do a Titan of Industry crafting stream this coming week.
Landing gear deployed. Landing complete.
All right, Star Strider, I'm landed. The gunner seat is all yours. We got Omniski laser cannons on it, and honestly, with laser cannons being where they are in this game, I don't really think that we need to change it. I think we're good. Laser cannons are kind of like chef's kiss right now. All right, you are all aboard. Bro, you have no idea. So I spent like 2 hours mining earlier. and I came across a decent amount of like high quality ore, and of all the places that it was just on Microtech, like right next to New Babbage. I spent 3 hours the other day skirting around the Glacium Ring looking for stuff. Couldn't find crap. Spend an hour on Microtech thinking, oh, I'll just look and see. And I find iron. I found ice all over 800. And then the same thing last night. We spent a long time on a moon. Couldn't find crap. And then we said, hey, let's just check outside of Crusader L1. That's our favorite refinery is Crew L1. And we just kind of flew out of the station into the asteroids around the station. And like, boom, within 10 minutes, we had like 970 titanium. Just like that.
Shields are off.
So like, it's fun. But I've wanted to go to Pyro for a while. We haven't checked out Pyro yet, so I'm gonna go check it out. See how the mining is there, huh? Oh, it didn't take. Yeah, I spent some time in Aaron's Halo. It's definitely fun there. I want to get together. Come on. It's not working, whatever. I want to get a group together for Aaron's Halo and do Golem snub mining out of the Polaris there, which is fun to do. Well, thank you, Angry Moose, for the follow. I appreciate it.
Quantum drive.
And I'm also really proud because I set up the stream elements thing. Trying to figure that out has been a delight.
Quantum drive is now off.
Well, let's see here. Let's go to Pyro. I see they haven't done anything to fix the glitchy maps and quantum jumping system. Oh, boom.
Quantum drive is now on.
All right.
Quantum drive is now off.
Let's see. It's the same stuff as it always is.
Quantum drive is now on.
Maybe this time it'll work. You never know. Here in Star Citizen, sometimes things work. Crew Cabin Locker, thank you, man. You are the GOAT. I'm going to go ahead and grab that ammo and a couple of stims while we're on our way. S71 ammo, thank you kindly. I'm loving this new inventory. Did I not take it in my... Alright. I think this is good enough. Let's try to have anti-galactic commission redistribute drugs now. Listen, my friend. You know what we say about the UEE, right? It's only illegal if you get caught.
Oh no.
What?
Oh no.
What? Superjet is oh knowing.
I accidentally packed. I packed a rangefinder instead of a cambio attachment. Live and learn it.
Don't you have a sniper rifle?
Don't I have?
You have a
I
sniper
have a
rifle.
sniper rifle.
Yeah. So isn't a rangefinder considered like an appropriate companion for a sniper rifle? You got to set up your shot and all that.
My sniper rifle already has one, I thought.
Yeah, well, it's a little different. Crime stat raises for no reason. Listen, it wouldn't be no reason then, would it? There would definitely be a reason for it. You're making me nervous as we're approaching a UEE gateway station. Like, let's get to Pyro before we start talking about crime. Surrounded by criminals. So how long have you been playing Star Citizen, Angry Moose? 2 years? Hell yeah. We all three of us here, we started playing at IAE this last year. So we're super excited for what kind of ship are you flying? You despise this game and yet you're playing it? So what we call having a love-hate relationship with it? You're like, I love it, but I can't leave it alone. Titan and Corsair? Yeah, I feel that. I like to mix it up on my ships, but there's a few that I always seem to go back to, that being like my Polaris and the Starlancer TAC being one. I wish I could quit you. Certain company took it. Wow, you lost your Phoenix? I'm sorry to hear that, man. That's such a pretty ship. All right. Love the wormhole though. So are you not an Origin fan? You don't like the really big ones, huh? Man, I couldn't live without my Polaris, man. I love that thing.
Quantum fuel is at 75%.
No space yacht for the boys. Oh, it's true, the 890 jump, right? Although I heard that for this patch, there was something wrong with it, so they turned off the elevator on the hangar. Probably end up using Titan for hand mining. Yeah. Are you excited for the Titan to get its gold standard pass? So like when a ship gets reworked because it has like older art assets, and they're trying to bring every ship in the game up to what they call their gold standard, which is access to all the components, updated AK visuals, that kind of thing. Most of the ships are already there, but the Titan is one of the notable few ones that is a little bit older. Because you don't have access to your physicalized components
Shields are on.
in it, or gun rack, that kind of thing. Engineering terminal. But they were working on the audio for it, so it can't be too far away.
Landing gear deployed.
Let's see if we can. There's an Aurora here. Let's see if we can get fuel, anyways, because it looks destroyed.
Landing complete.
Yes, we can. We can buy gas. Gimme the gas. And then we got a long road ahead of us now, because everything in Pyro is so fucking far away from each other. Let's take a look here. 5. Relatively close. Let's see. Ooh, a little laggy map today. What's on Monox, huh? Hephaestonite, iron, tin. Yeah, sure, why not? We definitely still need iron. But if we're going there, we can just go from here. So let's
Landing complete.
let's get a hangar.
Landing gear raised.
Please, sir.
Landing gear deployed. Landing complete.
Can you repeat? Got interdicted for the first time in my life. Lost it all. Oh no, man! What'd you lose? All right, everybody off the ship. What the heck did you lose? That's awful. The pirates, they got you. Yeah, man, interdiction can be fun, but also it can be not so fun. All right. Oh, gold standard pass. It's they're trying to bring up all the ships in the game to have access to physicalized components, engineering terminals, digitally be laid out with the correct armor section, so that when they inevitably turn on Maelstrom, which is their damage thing, it's more realistic. That kind of stuff. So every ship is trying to be brought up to that standard, and the Titan is one of the few that all right, 5 minutes, guys. Few that has not yet had all that stuff done. So it is due for a visual rework. It's one of the older ships in the game that's due for a little bit of a rework. So you know how when you go into a ship, the Hornet is another one, by the way, that needs to be reworked. You go into a ship and you can have access to the components and all that stuff, and there's engineering terminals and all that. they're trying to get every ship up to date on that. So every patch, there's a few more that get up to date. This patch, it was the mole, so the mole desperately needed to be reworked. And then this patch, it was released with the same chassis that came with the moth, which is nice. All right. Before I put this down, Star Strider, you want to go make sure you grab the rest of the stuff out of that storage bin? Yeah, you would say that, but then they just turn around. They released the Aurora Mark II, new ship update, and the Aurora Mark I SE. So, and this last patch, they did the gold standard for the Aurora Mark I. So it's like, even though they knew they were gonna sunset it, they still did it anyway. So it's coming. Whether or not they just update the Avenger series or they sunset it and do a Mark II, they'll make their money one way or the other. Not to mention, it's like they sell hype. So if they re-release the Titan or a Titan Mark II, I think people are gonna buy it. I'll buy one. Like, see if I can give it away, get people's attention. You know, like I'm giving away a Aurora Mark II. Right now it's a. If you type !point giveaway in the chat, it'll take you to the link. But if you win it and you already have a game package, I'll give you the standalone ship. But it's the same thing. All right. Yeah. Have at it, man. Whoever wins, wins. Either the game package or the ship, depending on which one you want. They're the same price, more or less. So if you have somebody that you're trying to give a game package to, or you want to get into the game, helpful, or you yourself wants to. But if you just want the Aurora Mark II, we can do that. And let me say, though, it is such a gorgeous ship. Like, truly, truly a gorgeous ship. Oh yeah, because there is an Avenger one. Same with there's an Avenger. There's a Cutlass. There's a couple of other ones that have you hate this game too much to grab any giveaways. Oh man, I'm a very proud person. Well, I mean, good for you. Good for you. Are you one of those people that you just bought the $45 Mustang starter set, or the whatever it was when you got it, and that's the only thing you've ever actually paid money for, and everything else you've gotten in game? Because those are the people I see running around in Wicklow Idrises, because they're dedicated. So look, there it goes off on the timer. It's taunting you. Enter the giveaway. Mini clipper thing. Oh, the cutter. Yes, the Space Winnebago. We all love the Space Winnebago. All right, it's moly time. Moly, 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 moly. I see a Star Strider. Sir. Excellent, excellent. And a super jet. Now, don't forget to put your helmets on. Cutter is a good ship. Is very homey. I think that until they release the Aurora Mark II, the cutter was definitely my favorite starship. Star Strider. Helmet, bro. Put your helmet on. There we go. There are pockets of the ship. Yeah, man, you grab like the hauling missions and whatnot, and off you go. They are bringing back courier missions, which they dropped at 4.0 because the quests did not work with the server meshing when they turned server meshing on at 4.0. And this next patch, they're bringing it back 4.7.1 in like a week and a half. All right, that would be Star Strider left or port side turret, Superjet, starboard side turret, all systems online.
Launch complete. Landing gear up.
I would really straight check out the Aurora Mark II then. It's quite, especially if you use the cargo module, because then it gives you, it's 8 SCU total of storage space, and on the inside cab, starboard side turret, the inside of the cab on the
Shields
Aurora,
off.
there's 2 spots on a shelf specifically for those little 1/8 SCU crates that you get from those missions. All right. Let's head over to Terminus. What's on Terminus? Gold. He said that in the areas around here, he was finding like 900 grade iron, which we 100% need. Yeah, the Amazon delivery loops, as you call them, those are fun. It's where there's like 8 SCU and under.
Quantum travel engaged.
This one's kind of a long jump. So, Star Strider, Superjet, if you wanted to AFK for a couple minutes, grab a snack or do something of the nature, now would be the best time to do that.
Okay.
I'm going to be vibing for a bit. In the meantime, let's see if I can figure out how to open a web browser up on this boy. Anger Moose, did you watch the release video for the Aurora? All right, well, let's watch it real quick. Is it this one? No. Is it this one? No. No, that's Star Citizen. I think this does it.
It began with an idea.
Now to do it with the... Alright, cool. So... Let's oh no, that's not it at all, is it?
More than it began with an idea, more than curiosity, more than a yearning. It was humanity's extraordinary
Enjoy this one.
instinct
It's
as
a good one.
species to look up in search of a brighter future. That created Zeus. And first
See, there's the Zeus
carried
that we
us
love
into
so much.
space. There were no maps for where we were headed.
Can you guys
And
still
there
hear
is
me talking
none
right now?
Today. Our path is lit not by certainty, but by boundless possibility.
They got
Our
your
desire
Perseus
to
gunship,
learn all we
your
can
Hermes, or your
in this
Meteor or
universe
Mantis,
we call home,
Hermes.
and to carry that knowledge forward, so
Your
that
boy,
each
the
discovery
Constellation.
we make inspires the next. And so, as we move onward through great unknowns, ever connected to those wondrous first steps that began our voyage so many years ago, each evolution carries us forth on our infinite adventure to tomorrow. And now, I believe the future is just about
So there's your
ready.
Mark 1.
Let's take a look, shall we?
There's the Mark 2.
From the Zeus to the Aurora and beyond. Roberts Space Industries.
Thank you. Hey, Star Strider, I found your place on this planet.
Quantum travel engaged.
I said I found your favorite place on this planet. It's called Rough Landing. Let's take a wee look here and see if we can't find some
Shields on.
rocks. Well, look at that. Starting out strong with a cave and some unknown shenanigans. You make an impression. Yeah, look at that. They're naming places after you now. Listen. We don't kink shame on this channel. Unless that's what you're into. All right. Welcome to Terminus. Wow. You say that as we're flying over a crater. That's funny. Nice. None for me right now.
Mm.
We're on a quest to find rocks that don't suck.
Girl, it's magic.
Oh, we got some titanium. Let's see if there's anything worth it. What do you think? It's 600, 700, 800? What's the minimum we're after today? $650. All right, all right. Let's take a look and see what we get. You all right over there?
No, but it's cool.
All right, that one's no good. Oh, did we get that one? 400, 500, 521. $640. Didn't quite make the cut. Not quite. Close, but not quite. Aphrite. More titanium. One of them's going to be the perfect mythical 1,000. Nobody that I know has seen one yet. We will be the first. Nah, not that one. Not that one. Close, again, close. Nada. It's kind of like a... I'm getting spooky vibes from this planet a little bit. Oh, we got some more signatures coming up. Yeah, I like the weird like flare trumpet music that's on this planet. It's kind of spooky. We vibing. Spooky vibes. Phenylene. Those are some gems. We're not after gems at the moment. Dolivine. Yes, yes. Hey, Star Strider, how close is this? Ooh, rhyosite ore. This is apparently like a more rare. Oh, I did a flyby on your side with the turret being really low. Rhyosite ore is apparently very rare. 606. I think because it's a rare one, why don't you guys go ahead and start working on that together. The port side laser is a helix for power. The starboard side is the lower power laser for more finesse. So with that in mind, I'll stay in the pilot seat to adjust as needed. Let me know if we need to get closer or further away. All right. Oh, I'm sorry, puppy. I'm sorry, puppy. I did not mean to run you over. I'm sorry, other puppy. Whichever one of you I run over. Let's take a look here. I might come over here. That's a nice screenshot right there, baby. Look at that cinematic. Just absolutely rocking it. Do you guys need a third laser or is it going?
No, it's slow going, but
Hello,
it's gonna
Gus.
get there.
How are you doing today?
I'm at 78%.
Remember, portside laser, you should work with them and just kind of inch it up until you're maxed out, and then they can take over from there. The right side one is a little bit better for threading the power. Come down and give a hand.
Shit.
The ladder of destiny. It hasn't happened since they released the gold standard, but I will tell you that ladder has killed me many, many times. It's not as bad as the ladder in the raft. The ladder in the raft will mess it up. Best loadout for the mole in 4.7. Well, it depends on whether or not you're running solo or if you have crew. That's the big difference. Because if you're running solo, you build it one way, and if you have crew, it's the other. Look at you guys go. You're like a couple of old pros up in here. Oh, careful. Oh, pull it back. Pull it back.
It's being pulled back. We're fine.
Oh, now you're losing it. You're losing it. I want to shut up now. I'm not helping.
You stopped and you shouldn't have.
No, it's the time delay. It's the time delay. Because remember, you're in the same room as me, and he's not.
Dropping lower. You're fine.
What's a little explosion damage? It's fine. Let's take a look here.
Amongst friends.
Yeah, what's a little exploding rock amongst friends? We're gonna scan our stuff here, see what we got.
There's the rice site.
Oh, suppose it would help if I powered the damn laser. Huh? So yeah, Gus, are you running it? Are you running your mole solo? Both? Well, I mean, you want variety. So, like in the front laser, because that's the one that you're going to be using the most when you're solo, I would put the Helix 2, because that one gives you more power. So you'll be able to crack bigger rocks solo, and then put a Focus 3 and like a Stampede module. Sometimes solo, sometimes with friends. Yeah, it's really kind of like if you're with friends, the way that I have found that works really well is you have 2 Helix 2s and a Halstead laser, all with focus modules, and then your Helixes you want Stampedes or the temporary ones to give you a buff, and then the other one you want to have your filter module and have it meant for gathering more. So like stack filter modules on one for gathering and power on the other. What a weird bug. I used the orbital quantum and it took 140-second trouble. Yeah. It's because it's got to spool up. So you have to go through. Even if you're moving a little bit, you get the whole animation. Gus, there is a content creator that I know of that I play with sometimes that is super into specifically the mining and has a lot of data about what you're talking about, and her name is RC the Vixen. You can find her here on Twitch or on YouTube, and she has all the stuff that you're asking about in beautifully illustrated detail.
You. What just happened?
I don't know what just happened. I sat down. Did something happen? What did I do?
Yeah, it shut off my mining laser and I lost a really sweet clean break.
It shows full power to mining lasers.
It was gonna be so
I didn't
great.
change anything.
Warning, power critical. Warning, power critical.
Ryan, don't leave it.
But yeah, guys, go check out RC the Vixen, and she has got RC here. Let me type it in.
It just happened again. What the fuck?
I'm looking at the.
What's happening? What is happening? I give up.
All right, hold on. Let me check the engineering console. I'm gonna turn weapons offline. Take power away from shields. I'm gonna reset the laser. Alright, and then I'm gonna go check the fuses. It's possible that we blew a fuse somewhere up in this bad boy. Yeah, man, she's got all that stuff totally nailed out. Let's see here. Ow. I'm not sure where the fuse relays are now. Yeah, man, she's the best. If you're looking for specifically information about mining, like I like to think I'm not bad at it. I figure it out as I go along, but she's definitely the subject matter expert. Yeah, I don't know where the hell that fuse thing, but it doesn't show that we've taken any damage, so I don't think that's the issue. I think we just a little bit of bug. Is it bugging out? Do you want to switch turrets to the front turret? That rock looks like it's gone now. Did it explode?
No,
Let me see.
it's still there.
Rest side ore. Yeah, it's got that good stuff. All right. I think. Oh, it's because we drifted too far away. That's what's happening.
Oh, that's why it keeps cutting.
Yeah, because there's heavy wind right now, and it's slowly moving the mole. All right, man. Fire the lasers. I'm trying to stay with it, but it's a tad bit windy up in this bitch.
Oh.
Trying to hold her steady for you.
Thanks.
It is in fact windy as all hell on Terminus.
If you could just keep it so steady.
I'm doing it. There's like a storm coming through.
That's a clean break.
Attack on shield.
Nice. Gather it up. Someone crackable. No, it's all gatherable. That's nice. We got a little bit of the 606 Brysite ore. That's a rare one. Oh, we got some 517 Laranite. Not terrible.
Oh my god.
And the 249 Rysite will pay for the repairs.
Would you tip up?
Tilting up.
Thanks. Whatever.
Let me know when you're done.
Done.
Excellent. Let's go check out this Agricium, huh? Agricium
Because of
or
the armor patch, I don't know about Ryan, but I'm taking like very low level weather damage. So we might need to take breaks and heal.
yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, you shouldn't in the front turret.
96%, so it's like not bad.
Yeah, you shouldn't in the front turret, but
No,
in the side
on the
turret,
sides,
yeah.
yeah.
So, Star Strider, keep an eye on
I'm
your.
on the sides. I'm on the side again.
You're on the side. Yeah, keep an eye on your health. 710. Look at that. All right, there it is, buddy boys. Eat it up. Fire the laser.
So if it's challenging, then Ryan should go at it 100%, and then I'll creep.
Okay, cool. So on this one, because it is in fact, let me look at it real quick. It is 5,000 mass. Ryan, you crank your laser on it up, and if you can crack it solo, bingo. If you get all the way to 100%, go ahead and just leave it on, and then type in chat that you're at 100%, and then Superjet will start up on hers. Hell yeah, hell yeah. All right, let's mess with the shields a little bit. There we go. That way we can have maximum shields to the front in case we blow up a rock. Look at that go. Look at that beautiful marbling that's on there. It's beautiful. Gonna cook that rock right up. Look as it's becoming more pronounced as the angry mole consumes it. Boom, nice job. Excellent work. All gathered up. Let me know when we're ready to move on. It was a good find. We're doing pretty good. We got a couple of good materials. We got some over 600. They're gonna think they're special. Shh! Don't ruin it, man. You're messing with my psyop right now. It's all gathered up. Clear. All right. Let's check out the other nodes here. That one's got nothing special in it. This one.
My body's going blurry, so I have to take a break.
Yeah, don't forget to step in and drink and shoot yourself with a med gun. I'll move slowly. I'll let you know when we get to the next mineable node that has anything valuable. There's some copper ore over here. Yeah, Angry Moose, man. Don't mess with my psyop like that. They gotta think they're special. The secret is that they are special. Just don't tell them. Or at least don't tell them what kind of special. Copper, copper, copper. Copper is really important for technology, isn't it? It's conductive. It's clean. My mommy says I'm special. You listen to your mommy, Singora. You listen to your mommy. Alright. Listen to your mother. 10. We got 672 over there, copper. Let's take a look at the rest of the nodes, and then we can see which one we want. $5.98 on that one. Come on, tell me your secrets. Ain't got shit. That one ain't got shit. Now we just got the one over here that's good, looks like. Alright, let's crack it up. We're looking at copper ore, 672 quality. We want that copper ore coming in. That looks like a pretty beefy rock, so I'm going to head down to the third laser in case you guys need a little more help. Alright, let's take a look here. Star Strider, go ahead and ramp yours up to 100% and see if you can crack that. Let me know when you're at 100. %. Alright, that's you, Superjet. Let me know if you make it up to 100.
100.
You're at 100, alright, and it is feathering up right now. When we get up to the green, Superjet, you cut your laser off, okay?
Okay.
We're doing it. We're doing it. Alright, cut yours, Superjet. Excellent. Perfect teamwork, guys. Perfect teamwork.
Nice and clean.
Yeah, that was perfect. Gather up the gatherable pieces. Like I said, it doesn't matter because any extra that we get we'll sell off and it'll pay for repairs to the ship. We'll go ahead and just be very careful. Make sure you bring your laser power back down to base minimum and start cracking on the other ones there. Now this This is how the mole was meant to be used. With the power of friendship. And this gun that I found. Excellent. Well, I suppose I could turn my sound effects back on, huh? Sorry, I turned them off when we were in Orson. I forgot to turn them back on. Alright, you two got this. I'm gonna head back up to the pilot seat.
Mining mode on.
I just stepped off door one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is it because it's so cold?
Yes.
Damn. This is a brutal and unforgiving wasteland of a frozen planet. Let me know when we're cleared for the next objective.
Mining mode on.
All good? Alright. Heading back to our normal... There ain't no look, there's more copper ore over there. This planet's got all the goodies. And it's really kind of like pretty in a barren, deathly kind of way, isn't it? Alright, let's scan the field. What do we got? Got 593 tin. We got nothing. We got something. Nothing. The big rock has not a damn thing. And then this one little hidden rock over here. 900. Nothing. I don't know how, Star Strider, but somehow that's your fault. Look at some of these weird little alien hoodoos that are on this planet. Like, look at this one right here. Weird looking rock formations, huh? You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the super sample rocks. Uh-oh. What is Steeleron? Steeleron. What is Steeleron? I don't know what that is. Steeleron. What is it? Is it high quality? Unknown nonsense? 526? I mean, that's supposedly above average, but what is it? Superjet, can you look it up? What is Steeleron? That's a 21,597 mass rock though, so like it would take all three of us to blow that sucker up. But let's see what it is first. Is it worth having at 500 quality, or is it something we should pass up? Oh, it's rarer than Quantanium. All right, so even at we should have some, even if it's a lower quality then. All right, coming down. Well, I mean, from a standpoint of finding rare things, that's 2 in a row. So like that's pretty good. That, and we've gotten a few decent quality rocks, you know. We can fill this mole up with good stuff. We're going to sell off 98% of it, but we'll keep 2% of it. But that 2% of it's going to be nice to have. All right. Star Strider, please start with yours and crank it up to 100. You can be relatively quick with it. I doubt your laser is going to be able to. Hold on, Superjet. Oh, shit. That's why I said hold on.
Yeah.
All right, so I think where I'm holding it right now kind of holds it. Let me get dial in so it stays steady. All right, Superjet. It's more or less kind of held steady. It jumps around a little bit, but yours is the one that's going to be the one that controls it. Since I'm in the same room with you, if you say cut, I'll cut mine, okay?
Okay.
So 2 helixes and a regular laser. Don't cross the beams. Ah!
Why is it going down?
It has a really high instability. Are you at 100%?
No.
Here, I'm gonna increase to 80% for a second. I'm gonna increase mine till we get jumped up a little bit. Or we're gonna be here for days. When we get closer, I'm gonna cut mine down, okay?
I'm already lowering mine as you go.
Okay. I'm dropping down to 50%, so it's
Are
on
at
you.
100%?
I'm at 50. He's at 100, I'm at 50. So you should be able to...
I'm also at 50. 66. 76. 85. 90. 95. 99. 100.
I just watch that instability.
What did I just do? Cut. What did I just do?
It's not you. Put your laser back on. Put your laser back on. You can't shut yours off.
Okay, sorry. I pressed the wrong button and I lost my view. We're moving away from it again.
Yeah, I know. There's heavy winds. I'm at 100.
So am I. We're gonna lose it. We'll move
Yeah,
away.
we're too far away.
Mining mode on.
So yeah, Star Strider, you stay on yours at 100. Super Chat, you we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. There you go. You guys should be nice and close now. Can you get it with the two of you now that you're so close?
No. Both at 100%.
Alright, hold on, let me come down. How about now?
Nope. We're losing it.
You know, I'm coming back down.
It's as if we haven't done anything at all.
Yeah. Let's keep at it. We need the third laser, man. Gotta get my fix. If you're both at 100%, I'll bounce it.
Yeah, we're both at 100%, but I'm moving it down. Down to 49.
Don't cut. Don't cut. Don't. Boom. I said it because your laser has the module on it that increases that window. So yours is yeah. Yeah, you can't cut. All right, so you guys should be able to crack these now on your. Yeah. So it's like when the two helix lasers are firing, that's the raw power. But the finesse one that increases the window and is able to do it, that's the one that you're on. So we got two power lasers and one finesse laser. You did it. And while you guys are doing that, I'm going to check and see what systems were damaged by that, because that explosion was big enough to push us back. The deadbolt cannons got damaged. Excellent job. Excellent. Kaboom! Did you get it?
There's two more that are impossible underneath all that debris.
Impossible, really? Let's
Yep.
What? Just trying to move you guys closer.
It's not doing anything. We need to be working on the same one.
Yep.
Stop doing that. Oh god, we're gonna lose the rock.
Attack on shields.
Whew. Let's see what else we got. We got this one here. Well, yeah, you guys got these two big ones here, so let's. The big one there we don't want. This big one right in front of us here we do want. Alright. This one right in front of us is the one we want, and it says it's like an easy one, so there should be an easy one. Alright, alright. Look at that, you're starting to
I can't reach any of the other ones.
what direction do you need me to go?
I think, well, he needs help. No, I think he has this one. If we can pitch up, that'd be great.
How's that?
A little bit more. Great.
Yes.
Okay. More impossible.
Do you need a third laser? Apparently when I get up from the pilot seat, it like goes up a little bit. Let me know if I need to cut. Oh, we're gonna cross the streams. Oh, look, they're touching. The streams are touching. You're like, no.
Whoa.
Are you at 100?
Yeah.
Excellent. Munch it up.
Yes.
All right. This one's got some. Let's see if I can crack it. Oh. See if you can crack it solo.
Whoop. Not at 100%.
there we go. Just needed a little boost. What's up, Angry Moose? Welcome back. What's the difference between Dominator 2 and Dominator 2G? So the missiles that have the -G designation will only work for ground vehicles. That's what it stands for, ground versions of the missiles. They have a buff, and CIG buffed the ground missiles for ground vehicles to make them more dangerous, essentially. Because they increase the damage and the ability to lock on a little bit in exchange for the fact that they're extremely situational. But yeah, -G means ground vehicles. Ballistas, storm, anti-air, that kind of thing. Alright, we've taken a not small amount of damage, so we're going to go ahead and head into orbit and head to ruin since we're here. Ruin's got a refinery, so we can do that lovely stuff. But yeah, Terminus appears to be like the place. Now, Star Starter, I think what it is it's about time to feed the dogs and get ready for dinner. So I think we might be wrapping it up here shortly. However, I will be doing another stream tomorrow if you guys wanted to hop back on and do a little bit more mining. I'll be mining most of tomorrow, but I'll stream for a little bit if somebody wants to hit me up. Otherwise, the next scheduled stream will be Monday evening. Schedule is set to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday evenings, and then weekends on and off until I get a little bit more of a firm schedule set. Yeah. Let's go to Ruin and let's get a screenshot.
Engage. Quantum travel complete.
Of the team today. Why does it say that's so far away? I was gonna be like, that's not that far away. Oh, it just didn't update. Because this is Star Citizen. Why would anything make sense?
Quantum travel engage. Quantum travel
What a good looking station. Major torque imbalance. I got your major torque imbalance right here, baby. I don't know that I've ever actually approached Ruin in the daytime before. It's actually not that bad when it's not the middle of the night and pitch black and you can only see by your radar pings.
landing gear down. Landing complete.
Alright, why don't we all go to the front of the Titan Industry here and get a screenshot with our SRTs. Tractor beams and whatnot. Let's keep buying another emote today, huh? Social emotes. Cheer, 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 cheer. Vehicles targeting flight docking. Toggle docking. No. Minus. Okay. Everybody come up and stand on the line, please. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the cheer emote.
Wait. Wait. Wait.
All right, Superjet, come forward and move over just a little bit.
Wait, hold on. I want to figure out my emotes work first. I want to be able to salute before I know how to. Before I get into. There we go. Okay, great.
Move forward and over
Closer, like this.
a little bit more. And then we're gonna start with the salute emote. Move over away from me just a little bit there. There you go. Perfect. Star Strider, can you come forward just a little tiny bit? Alright, that's perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go 3, 2, 1, and then I'm going to count to, we're going to wait a second. And so, Superjet, the trick is as soon as Star Strider starts moving, do the salute emote. So you have to have a key. You have to have a key bound.
I already have it pre-locked and loaded.
All right. So.
Oh, I'm ready. I have it ready to click now.
All right, Star Strider. Whenever you do, we'll try to time it. Three, two, one, go. No, that's not it. We cocked that up. Hold on a second. I'm gonna call you. Hold on a second. Even on the phone, we could have made it. All right, helmets on, and then just do the at ease one. Emote at ease.
Whoops.
So now we need to get. Oh, you broke it, Superjet. You got to do it again. You can't do anything after it. You just did it again.
It doesn't hold it.
Try keep binding it and hitting it, and then it's just like hands off.
Rebinding.
No, try it.
Whoops.
Why doesn't yours hold it? All right. Just do it again. I'll catch it when you.
Okay. 1,
2, 3.
3.
Boom! I got it. All right, excellent job, guys. Excellent job. Thank you for indulging me on that. That'll make a most excellent tooltip for that adventure. Oh no, the thing happened with the camera thing. Hold on, I got to alt F4 then.
No.
Sometimes when I do screenshots and other things like that, it'll just like lock up, and I won't be able to interact anymore. That was a that was a fun little bunch of nonsense there. Let me log back in, and then we'll go see what our spoils are for our adventure here. No, Astrid, we're not barking right now. Oh, no barking. She's like, oh my god, somebody moved and exists. Panic. Astrid, come here. Come say hi. Astrid, touch. Come here. Astrid, come here. Frankie, come here. The camera shot. It's funny. Astrid, come. Astrid, come. Come on. Up. Come say hi. Say hello to the people. Hello, people. That's Lady Astrid. Hello. Good puppy. Alright, get down. The prettiest lady. She really is. She's a wonderful dog. Alright, there's nobody on the mole guacamole, right?
No.
The mole. Gotta stow my mole. Ten out of 10 content, truly. It's all fun and games when the puppy shows up. Puppy always gets more views than I do. I know how the world works. I know how the world works. There it is. Never done this before. I've never been to Pyro refinery before, so let's take a look. The mole! Show me the mole. Alright. Still wrong. We should probably refine it. Just to have it. Tin, no. Titanium, no. Laranite, no. 606, surprise site. Yeah, we got that. Copper, 672. We like that. Agricium, 710. We like that. Yeah, that looks like to be about it there. Dynamic solution, high yield. Give me a quote. 8,000 credits, 5 hours. Let's do it. Do it. All right, that's not a bad haul of decent quality materials. Where can we watch Lady Astra stream? She's occasionally will visit me, and that's it. So if you crave content from her, you got to get it through me.
Hey.
Like and subscribe. You know the deal.
Everything good?
I'm such a shill. All right. Yeah, look at that. 138,000 for the stuff that we didn't refine. Boom. So like you're still making a decent amount of credits. This stuff, there's no use for it really. So that is it. So we're gonna go ahead and end the stream here, and then we will pick it up tomorrow and do that. Do either of you, Superjet or Starstrider, require cash money from our adventures today? We'll happily pay you if you would like to have money. Superjet says nay, because yeah, she's loaded. She's got more money than I do. Starstrider, where are you at? Now you want materials? Yeah, I mean, we're all going to get materials. Don't get me wrong. Everyone is going to get their favorite primary weapon crafted first. So you guys will get yours before I get mine, because that's just a good way to do it. And anyone who contributes and wants to do this with us as we finagle our way through mining, we'll do it. So what we'll do is we'll do another round of mining tomorrow on Terminus, fill them all up, get it refining, and then during the week I'll cart that stuff back to Stanton, and we can bring it aboard the Polaris where we have our fabricators and see what we need, you know. In the meantime, keep gathering blueprints. And if you ever come out here to Pyro, don't take your fucking helmet off, because this place is disgusting. So we're going to go ahead and say that I'm going to go bed log on a ship, because this place is just so gross. So gross. So we're going to head back out to my hangar. I don't want to log out here. It's just like, ugh. It's giving me big cracked in energy here. Let's see, where do we got a nice bed? Nice bed there. I like Paladin. Take a Paladin. Rise up, Paladin of Ruin Station. Oh, look at that. Did you see that? That was magic right there. Witchcraft even. So we got Panthers and Galdarines on this bad boy for stock, which I love now. Is just as viable as any of the others. Tomorrow, if I do stream tomorrow, maybe we will try out some salvage. See what the state of salvage in 4.7 is, which is always the most fun with a crew. Especially if you're going to be, the new missions are saying that we got to strip components and all that. We also got to work on our Shubin rep, because my goal is next weekend I want to do a stream for the artist formerly known as Rockcracker.
Shields offline.
Look at this asteroid belt here. Maybe we'll come mine this asteroid belt tomorrow. That's quite the asteroid belt. Iron. Yeah, maybe that's exactly what we'll do. Orotite. Yeah, wow, there's just tons here. Look at all that.
Wait, was I not paying attention and you left the verse without me?
Yeah.
I'm stealing your old hanger. Fuck.
Yeah, you still ain't. Well, you gotta log out. We're finishing for the day. I couldn't bring myself to log out on Ruin Station. I just can't.
Okay, well, maybe you're not the only one who feels that way.
Well, yeah, but you can't log out on my ship.
Just unwind. No, I get it. I don't know. I see what the truth is.
Why is this not working? There it is. What, I can't log out here? I have logged out on this before. What the heck? It's not letting me log out. I know sometimes it's only like on one bed on a ship, so let's go try the other side. Why? Whatever, I'll just pretend. No, I can't. I gotta try the last one, huh? Come on, come on. Work, damn you. It's not working. Alright, well, we're going to end the stream. And you guys have a wonderful night. Especially Angry Moose and Gus and the people who came and checked in. Thank you so much. And I hope you guys have a